It's a long trip to Barrow this weekend. What are your thoughts?
Watched them obviously live against AFC Fylde on Monday evening. Got a point against Maidenhead on the Saturday. New management imminent, so if they get one in place, they'll all be trying to impress the boss come Saturday. If they don't, they'll always be fighting for their own places. Obviously, the fellas in charge at the minute there is obviously looking to take the role on. So it's not the ideal thing for us, but on another hand, we're going there. The focus is pretty much on what we do and how we go about our game plan.
It's never easy to know what to expect when you come to a sort of period of instability against Barrow. But what can you expect from them, and how different will they be at the moment?
We've watched the game against Fylde and the game against Maidenhead, so their last two fixtures, and they're big, they're strong, they've got a lot of height in their team in Diarra, Neeskins, Hughes and White, so they're very dominant on long throws from Jones. They like to get balls into the box. They put the opposition under pressure with that. So again, the boys have seen that today. We've worked on little bits in training. We'll work again on little details tomorrow to nullify what we feel their strengths are. And we've got a game plan. Hopefully we can implement that come Saturday. We feel that if we go about our game plan and do it to like we had done against Aldershot, like we had done against Tranmere, then I feel that we can cause Barrow problems come Saturday.
You spoke about the height in their side, but we've got a lot of height in our side as well, haven't we?
We've got some big ones, yeah. If you look at Dave Stevens, Benno, Tom Champ, Kieran, Rico, Jamie Turley, Shakesy's a good size, Andrew Blanton's a good size, Dean Wells, not the biggest but aerially very competitive. So yeah, no, we've got a lot of height. We feel that we're big and strong. It's just obviously their strengths are putting balls in the box, getting people under the cosh, putting it under your bar as much as you can. So responsibility on Saturday is going to be massive, especially from the defensive line and Grant. So if we can guard against any cheap free kicks or throw-ins into our box, then I think we're halfway there.
And it's a long trip to Barrow. How do you combat against sort of any tiredness or fatigue?
We went to Tranmere on the day and I felt we performed superbly. So no disrespect, I think the lads are accustomed to it. The way we travel, the bus we go on, the coach we go on is modern, it's lovely, it's top of the range. So as much as the journey is, it doesn't feel like the 5-hour journey that you have. It doesn't feel not even halfway that amount of journey. You got your Sky TV, your Wi-Fi, boys crack on with their iPads and their laptops. So there's no excuses. Like I said, we went to Tranmere on the day, went to AFC Fylde on the day, and I think that Torquay on the day in the evening, I felt the performance at Torquay was superb. So there'll be no excuses on my part if it doesn't go well for us come Saturday. But the boys prepare properly. Said it before. We got a group here that are professional. We got a load of lads that have come out of the professional game and they know what it takes to prepare themselves. So that they'll be preparing tonight, preparing again tomorrow, and getting themselves ready for a game against Barrow on Saturday.
Couple of tough results, really. How have you picked the boys up this week?
Didn't have to. I got to be honest. Today's session was very buoyant. It was very bubbly. They're disappointed. They're frustrated that they've only picked up a point in the bank holiday weekend. But I felt, and they feel, that our performances on Saturday and Monday warranted more than the point. We felt we could have held on to beat Tranmere, and we felt that we had enough chances. And I've seen the stats. It's even more upsetting once you read the stats and you see the amount of shots, the final third entries, the balls into the box, that we didn't actually get anything from the game against Wrexham.
So it's just a case of continuing with what we've been doing, isn't it?
I think so. I think the performance is there. That's the most pleasing thing. I think we created chances on Monday, and I felt that the goalkeeper's got one in his chest late on that on another day goes into the back of the net. Angelo goes 3-on-1 against the goalkeeper, and I can't question Angelo, but I think that he's got to finish that, in my opinion, and maybe the whole game's different. But for me it's about moving on to Barrow, and hopefully if we can keep performing like we have done, I think we'll get the results.
We're not even a month into the season yet, but it feels like this group have been together for a long time, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's little things that they do. They're all in the gym together now. They all do little bits together. They eat their breakfast and lunch together. There's good camaraderie. I think that was in place when we went down to Devon for our week, our tour down Devon. So yeah, it was all part and parcel of what we wanted to do, unite the group as quick as possible. And I feel that at the minute they're all fighting for each other and for the cause. So yeah, no, it's been very positive.
In terms of injuries, are we all good coming this Saturday?
All good. Touch wood. We've got no new injuries, so I've got a full squad, barring obviously Ryan Johnson, who's currently on international duty. But yeah, everyone full fit selection. Jamie Turley come into training today after his little bit of illness. So no, very positive. We go into the Barrow game with a full quota.